Hello everyone, so today I gonna paint this girl. I really like it because she looks very joyful and the floating dress make her even more upbeat. Okay, so let's get started. First, as usual, I just gonna use an ink tool to get a basic structure of the figure. It doesn't have to be detailed because I'm gonna cover most of the line. I just need to get the proportion right and about roughly where the garments is. Even I say I really don't like the face, so I need to redraw it. But like the fingers, I just draw. I didn't go into any details. I just draw the rough shape of all the finger combined because I'm gonna paint in the details later. So here I get roughly the shape of the face, and then I lower the opacity, and I'm gonna paint over it. I get the background and then start filling in the details. I draw most of the shadows and the highlight without the details, without going into a lot of the details. I just block in all the color where that should be. So here's the eye, no details, just filling the colors. Now I start adding more of the shadows on the face and some highlights. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right now it still looks very rough, but as I adding more details, just trust the process. I always like to add some blue on the face because all the blood vessel under the skin, sometimes you'll see some blue under your skin, so I'm adding those blue to enhance those. Filling some details of the lips and the teeth. I always like to flip the artwork and then paint over it because I'm so used to look at the painting, so I forget. Sometimes I just not aware of some of the mistake or some of the it's easier for me to notice if I flip the artwork, so I will notice some mistake or some proportion is not right about the painting, so I can adjust it and correct it when I flip the painting, so I can see it from a fresh eye. Like you can see right here, I don't like the mouth, so I adjust it. I didn't notice it without flipping the painting over. Now I just get hung up adding more details to the hair. So after I notice I start getting into detail, so I move away from the section. So now I'm just blocking the highlight and the shadow of the jacket. And then after I get a rough idea, I just move into a different portion of the painting, so I don't hang up on the different details. when I'm painting, I always like to focus on the hair, sometimes way too much. So I actually, yeah, I shouldn't do that. Now I'm adding more highlight to the jacket. So it's a leather jacket, so you're gonna see a strong contrast between dark and light. I guess I'm looking for the right shape for the brush. Getting too hesitate on what to paint about all those details of the jacket. It happens when I'm painting. Sometimes I just hesitate, don't know what is that, which is okay. After I get the basic structure of the jacket and the dark and light highlight will be, then I'm start adding more details. It's easier to get the highlight and the shadow first, and then adding more details. Well, now I'm go back to the hair. I don't know what's up with the hair. I like to focus on the hair way too much. Moving on to the dress, after I get the basic color, now I'm just adding the highlight. So this dress is kind of special. It's you have a transparent layer on top of the dress, and I really like. So after I get a basic color of the I don't know what I call a transparent layer, and I turn down the opacity and then start painting on it. So here I'm adding more details. So those are the seams of the jacket, so I'm adding more to it. adding more details again to the hair. So again here I'm flipping the painting over so I can see if any mistake I made to it, so I can adjust it. Well, as you can see, I'm keep avoiding to paint the hand to the last, because his hand is usually the hardest thing to draw. I'm copying the face, so I can just quickly extract the color from the face. So instead of going back and forth, I can just use the tool to pick the color from the image I cut out. So it's just safe sometimes and moving back and forth. As you can see, I didn't paint the hand individually, like all the fingers I draw. I paint as a whole block and then add in more details to it. Finally, adding more shadows. Now I'm almost finished. It's the time to add more details and adjustment to the painting. I'm almost done. So at this point I'll already spent like 5 hours to it, so almost 5 hours. So that is it. I hope you like the painting. If you like it, please click the subscribe button and the notification button. Thank you.